just around the corner, and once again, For Fantasy's Sake is running its annual Toys for Tots Fantasy Football Leagues. Don't miss your chance to be crowned the best fantasy football player in the Quad Cities. The For Fantasy's Sake Toys for Tots Bowl is loaded with great prizes and even better local celebrity participants, ranging from professional athletes and news personalities to your favorite FFSQC personalities. To sign up, just visit For Frequency's Sake on Facebook or Twitter and follow the links.
All right, so that's not our normal lead in, but we are having technical difficulties this morning because it's week 1 for everybody.
Doug and old difficulties.
Yeah, it's more like technical difficulties for our hosts, but that's fine. Welcome back, everybody.
Welcome back. I am your host, Doug. Who am I? I don't even know. I had a whole thing set up this morning and it just went in my head.
It's the one show a year that he does. You would think he would be more prepared.
This is actually Doug's intervention. We're just here for that.
This is Doug's intervention.
I appreciate that, boys. All right. Welcome into For Fantasy's Sake. I am your host, Doug Green. I'm joined by DJ Jarvis, Daniel Hancock, and Joe Winkel. We are part of the For Frequency's Sake network. For Frequency's Sake is presented by Durham Remodeling, Ryan Allison Tattoo, and For Fantasy's Sake is presented by Clint's Draft House Pizza.
You can still read, my folks.
Yes. That I can do. All right.
For now.
For now. No, I loaded the shot sheet into the notes in here, so I'm good.
Fair enough.
All right. So we are going to open with Fantasy Tinder. So let's start at the top. CJ Stroud to bounce back after a subpar year 2.
I'll go for I'll swipe right on that. I mean, that's an easy one for sure. You get obviously one of the big problems last year was everyone on their team was hurt. You're obviously not getting Tank Dell back, but Nico Collins and CJ Stroud and another year together. You add Nick Chubb, which could be with him and Mixon is definitely scary in the backfield if he stays healthy. I don't think he puts up the production he did his first year, but I think he's definitely a better option at quarterback than last season.
Yeah, and I don't know what his fantasy, what this will atone to fantasy-wise, but I think he'll have a better year. I think their offense is going to be more impactful. I think they're going to be able to work around their offensive line issues better. Hopefully their new offensive coordinator is not going to always call second and long running plays. Please. For the love of my sanity. So yeah, CJ Stroud's going to have a bounce back year. I think the Texans are poised to be very, very good. Yeah, though, granted, we said this last year at this time, so right? Who knows?
I'll swipe right under the same circumstances as Joe. We've got to believe that their offensive line is going to be better. Last time we saw CJ Stroud. Oh, Doug's moving now. Last time we saw the Texans, they were getting manhandled by an offensive line that couldn't, or a defensive line in the Chiefs that couldn't even sack Joe if he was in the backfield on Friday night.
In the interest of just being me, I will swipe left, just because every time that we all agree on something, it all goes south on us. So just to be a hater, I will swipe left. He is what he is. There, that's my analysis. All right, great. Next up, is Jahmyr Gibbs a RB1 option post Ben Johnson?
Got to be right.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
That's a super
Yeah.
The only thing I would say, and me and Joe talked about this a lot, is I think David Montgomery will, in a new Dan Campbell offense, will be officially the touchdown vulture of the season. I think we see Gibbs go for 90 yards, they get it to the 2, and they're just going to let David Montgomery bully the ball in.
So he's Jalen Hurts?
Essentially, yeah.
That's funny. It's good. We're gonna learn a lot today just to see how the offense operates. But yeah, I think Gibbs will have a big year. I still think they're gonna be really good. I think Dan Campbell is good. You know, I feel like I'm one of the few people on earth who is high on what the Bears can be because of Ben Johnson, but also still think that Detroit is gonna be good. So I think sometimes those two takes have to be somewhat mirrored, but I think those both our worlds can exist because Detroit's culture is good and they have a lot of really good players. So I think Gibbs is going to be awesome. He's really, really good. He's worth taking. He was worth taking in one as a top 5 pick, and I think he's going to be awesome this year.
So, Danny, do you think that David Montgomery is going to take touchdowns from Jahmyr Gibbs like the lady at the Marlins Phillies game took that baseball?
Absolutely. I think if you found a way to get a Gibbs Montgomery stack, like I would pay. I paid up like a round for David Montgomery to get that, at least in one of my leagues. He's still going to get his touches, but we've seen his touches kind of slowly decrease, and especially coming off that rough injury last year into this season, I feel like they're going to be a little more cautious with him, but it is Dan Campbell. He would send out Aiden Hutchinson with no ACLs if he could.
Super fair.
That is funny.
All right. I too concur that he's probably still talent over other items. I'm saying he's still going to be a RB1 this year option. Puka Nacua in left after Cooper Kupp, addition of Devontae Adams. Deej, what's that mean in Moline English?
Got nothing for you. Just make something up, Doug.
Oh,
All
yeah,
right. How do we
DJ,
feel about
definitely.
Puka? All right, is Puka Nacua going to be better or worse this year without Cooper Kupp?
I think I'll refresh my browser on this one if this is my tender question. I because it all depends on if Matthew Stafford's healthy, right? I think that your starting quarterback is at the end of his career. He did not play a single scrimmage play, a single preseason play. Obviously, Puka's going to be the main target. Betalytics has him as the 6th best wide receiver this week, but your quarterback's going to have a lot of rust to shake off. So and what happens if he takes one hard hit? Are you going to trust who is it? Jimmy G's the backup?
Jimmy G.
Who Devontae Adams already hates.
Don't tell Peter Schrager that. Peter Schrager thinks it is high on Jimmy G being able to come in and win 10 games with. I mean, listen, it's McVay, so I have a feeling that if Jimmy G has to play, it could work. But yeah, I'm very frightened about the possibility of that. I am pausing my Rams takes at least until like all my old Rams takes that I had, because I was going to come into the season and talk about how I think they could win the Super Bowl. I think they're the NFC favorite. And then all this Matthew Stafford stuff has got me freaked out. Now, I do think there's a world where that is a little bit nefarious. Just an excuse for him to not have to play in the preseason. It's like it was a way for them to put in some PTO. However, Nacua, Adams, I think this is offense. When these guys are all healthy, this offense rips. It's maybe the most efficient offense in the entire NFL when Stafford, Nacua, Williams, and everyone is healthy. So that's the thing. So as Danny said, that old refresh button might be the one. Hit F5 on your computer, folks. Though, do people even use Tinder on their computers? Like,
is there Tinder? Does Tinder on your
close
computer
out the app? Close out the app and reopen it.
Should you reset your phone? Like, just clear cache and cookies.
But, all right, so my thing is this. I think if Jimmy G takes over, I think the touches lean like 65% of the time to Kyren Williams and Blake Corum. I don't, when you have that good of a running back duo, even with those wide receivers, like there's two ways this goes. Either Jimmy G sucks or Jimmy G looks like Sam Darnold last year and he gets some kind of massive contract from some team that's desperate.
That never happens. Ever.
Yeah, who's the Seahawks quarterback again?
You're asking
exactly.
It's Sam Darnold, Doug.
Our host doesn't know who plays on what team.
No, he does not. That's why he only does one show a year.
Somebody in the
Doug
chat
was really confused when he watched the Seahawks preseason game and Matt Hasselbeck and Sean Alexander were not playing.
We want the ball and we're going to score.
Whoops.
That might be
Doug's watching every NFL game in order in history like it's a TV show.
Yes.
He just got to the double doink.
Still heartbreaking after all these years. All right, and then last but not least, has the ship sailed on Kyle Pitts?
I still believe. So whatever's that we believe in Kyle Pitts, I'm swiping that way.
As long as Twitter is alive, Kyle Pitts will remain a value. In all seriousness, though, the tight end tiers from like the top 3 to the bottom are so drastic. It's worth a shot just to say, especially if you're in a flex league, just to be like, you know what, I'll risk Kyle Pitts. Because you look, if not, it's the running gag every year of, oh, someone always draft Kyle Pitts. And if it works, then you look like a genius because you knew exactly which way to get him. I think this will be his best season. So because of Penix has emphasized getting him the ball. But yeah, as long as the meme going around of Kyle Pitts was like is every year is a highly touted prospect in fantasy and never does good, it's someone's gonna always take him.
Here's my take. Kyle Pitts, bad at football. Kyle Pitts Sr., not bad at football. Dial it up.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah.
You guys are the GTA meme. Here we go again. That's what you guys are right now. But hey, we're here for it.
I'll buy Danny a Kyle Pitts Sr. jersey if Kyle Pitts Sr. is a top 5 tight end at any point this year.
ESPN has him 13th for this week, as it just popped up on my screen.
I'm just saying any given week, if he's a top 5 tight end, Kyle Pitts.
I'm just telling you where the worldwide
as long as you can buy a jersey that says Pitts Sr. on it.
I'm sure you can find that somewhere.
I'm still waiting on
the internet is amazing.
My Nick Westbrook-Akine Jonnu Smith split jersey that I custom ordered for $5,000.
Yes, that sounds about right.
Doug, the thing that's unfortunate about you putting the shot sheet in the notes, if I on the run change something, you just now don't know exists.
That is also true. But you didn't. Okay, there we go.
And Doug's frozen again.
Freeze this, Donald.
Gotta put more quarters in your computer.
If you started AJB or Worthy, should you pack it in this week? I think if you're a Chiefs fan, you should pack it in.
That's awful rude of you to say.
Listen, are y'all ready for my favorite fantasy lineup that someone drafted? Sleeper posted it. Someone started Quentin Johnson, Javonte Williams, Hollywood Brown, and they're currently up 40 points in their league right now.
That is tough.
Because only reason they're up, and the other guy had Devontae AJ stack, so he's up 40 points because Jalen Hurts forgot he has 2 All-Pro receivers.
I don't think. Never mind.
Go ahead.
No. It's a bad take, so it's fine.
Okay.
No, let it rip.
I was telling DJ how I was going to lose this week in the staff league simply because CZ drafted Keenan Allen, who I absolutely hate, and he decided.
And by staff league, you mean our real job staff league?
Yes.
Yeah, I was about to say, when the fuck did we start a staff league? Everyone left that.
We abandoned ship on that staff league.
Yeah, so screw me then, huh? Yeah, I mean, it depends on your lineup. I always fall into the age I feel like every year AJ Brown always falls to be in a position where it's like, if I don't take him, he's not going to be available on my next pick, and it's the best option to pick. So I kind of live and die with AJ Brown every single year, and I'm okay with that because there's weeks where it's like this where the best option is the tight end, and then there's weeks where AJ Brown gives you 5 catches for 120 yards, and he's mossing players and getting unsportsmanlike conduct penalties every 5 minutes from scoring touchdowns. So
what really is unsportsmanlike conduct at this point? We live in a world where it's worse to spit on somebody than to open hand punch them in the face.
Hey man, we've had 2 spitting instances this week.
Yes,
because Florida had a player get ejected too.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Well, they lost too.
And it's also quarterbacks taking cheap shots when players give up on the defenseless player running out of bounds too. But
Yeah, that was
I'm
bad.
interested to see if the NCAA is stricter than the NFL.
Yeah, the other 3 times where he ran before that and he got laid the sticks to him by the guy right by the sideline and got pushed by number 92 plays before. It's the referee's fault. It's another incident like when they should have tossed Cortland Finnegan before Andre Johnson sent him to the fucking gulag.
DJ's still upset.
Yeah, clearly still fired up about that.
No, it's fine. People fucking hate the Chiefs and they're cocksuckers. So
this
Someone
show
said
should have been a
Bruce
DJ
Arians
intervention because here's
let's go to commercial.
All right,
It's past time.
nobody else is in the room except for me and
Durham
DJ.
Remodeling
DJ,
has been serving the Quad
I
Cities
admire
area since 1973.
your Chiefs
And with
fandom.
over
Oh
50
my
years
God,
of
fuck
excellence
off.
on their track record, you'll see why it's so easy to trust their experts when it comes to all of your home improvement projects. This family-owned business has you covered on all your needs. Protect your home or building from the elements today and get great roof repair services. Need new windows? No problem. Durham Remodeling can upgrade your windows and doors. Whether you want to upgrade the little details in your home or office, or want to tear a room down and start fresh, the expert contractors at Durham Remodeling have your back. Even the smallest changes can completely transform your space. Ready to start entertaining your friends for backyard barbecues? Durham Remodeling will help you plan, design, and build your deck and patio for the perfect outdoor space. Durham Remodeling's work is 100% guaranteed, so you can rest assured that you're getting the best service around. Call 309-786-6715 today for your free estimate for all your roofing, siding, flooring, windows, and painting needs. That's Durham Remodeling, 309-786-6715.
My name's Ryan Allison. I've spent over a decade immersed in the art of tattooing. Sharply honing my skills has materialized into a diverse and prestigious body of work. Each tattoo reflects my relentless pursuit of excellence, and every client I work with is a living embodiment of that unwavering commitment. I will gladly and wholeheartedly embrace your distinct vision.
Joe, I'm sorry I hurt your feelings.
Nah, you've been talking shit for 2 years. You can hold the L this year, DJ.
No, this is what I was going to say.
It's game 1 when they probably played the worst game they've played outside of the Super Bowl in 4 years. It's fine.
And
So
here's the
they played
thing.
2 worst games back to back is what you're saying.
His team's awesome. If my team was like that, I would talk shit too, so I don't mind it. Here's the intervention part, Donald, our friendship. Here's the thing I was going to say. Y'all have been to 5 of the last 6 Super Bowls. I understand that for the second straight time you played the Chargers that you had a wide receiver season probably end because of friendly fire. But 15 plays into the year, deep breaths. That's all. But I can understand. Listen, here's the conundrum with the Chiefs is this. They went to the Super Bowl last year, and watching them every game was a theatrical case of asking yourself, how is this team not 5-12 because of all the dumb ways they won? So I get it. I understand how they can be a very, very poor mental health experience over the last year. But listen, at the end of the day, trust your team. And yet,
They almost won another dumb way on Friday.
I thought they were going to, and then Chris Jones tried to be a hero, and Justin Herbert had a moment, and I was like, okay. I sat up in my chair. I was like, Justin, we're back.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Look at me. I'm Justin Herbert. I look like I was built in a lab. I make $60 million a year. I'm dating Madison Beer. Fuck you.
I don't even know who Madison Beer is, to be honest.
That's a lie. I've seen the TikToks you watch.
No, I legit have no idea who she is.
Did you put
100%.
Danny? Did you put what chat? Did you put that in? Because that was funny. This little slide. He put that little tweet out. That made me giggle.
All right, let's see if we can do this next segment correctly. I have low hopes.
I'm so confused on what this is. So DJ, teach us.
Shout out to DJ for not explaining this.
It's fine.
Shout out to me. It's pretty self-explanatory. I thought it was pretty idiot-proof, and then I realized I'm dealing with Joe.
Well, listen,
We're picking a Week 1 fantasy team
okay.
from a wheel of names. the NFC West won. So we're picking a fantasy team. We're round robin order. Joe goes first round. Doug second. Danny third. Me fourth. And then Joe, you get to go again first for the fifth
So I can
round.
just pick anybody from the NFC West.
Correct, but you have to put it together: quarterback, running back, wide receiver, tight end, and flex lineup.
Okay. So I'm
Yeah, do you think that I know
first.
People are in these divisions.
You are. Yeah, Doug's got a Google.
That is very funny. All right, if I am first, then I am going to take Puka Nacua first.
Danny?
Sorry, who did he say? Lydia was asking me a question.
Puka.
Let's see, West. I'll go Kyron Williams first.
Doug?
I will take Christian McCaffrey.
Good luck, bud.
I'll take
Hey,
I'll take Trey McBride.
Why'd you take me off the screen?
You took yourself off the screen, brother.
Oh, I know. I just hid my camera, and then it shows here that my thing got hidden. Oh, never mind.
Danny?
it's week 1 for everybody.
No, that was weird.
This is week 1 for y'all. Me and Joe have been streaming it like 3 times a week.
That's never happened. That's never happened to me before, so that was weird. But go ahead. My bad, y'all.
Give me Kyler Murray.
Doug?
You son of a monkey. Give me JSN.
God damn it, Doug. I hate you. I was just about to take him. Am I up?
No, you're last in this round.
Oh, okay.
I'll take Brock Purdy.
George Kittle.
Doug?
I will take. I need a tight end.
Good luck.
Yeah, I know. I see that.
How many tight ends in the NFC West does Doug know?
Now that
McBride
you've
and
taken
Kittle.
George Kittle, exactly 0. You know what? Fuck it. Give me Stafford.
And I will take James Conner.
I'll go Tyler Higbee.
It's Joe.
We're still in the 3rd round?
I will
'Cause
go.
I've only made 3 picks.
Yeah, Joe's before you. You made the first pick last round.
I will go. Oh, man. Kenneth Walker. Did he get taken?
Nope.
All right, let's go.
All right. You still on
Mr.
Tyler
Higbee.
Higbee?
Yep.
All right. And then I will go ahead and I'll take Marvin Harrison Jr. Joe?
I will take. You know what? If they are gonna, I don't think they're gonna win today. But if they are gonna win, someone's got to catch passes. Give me Ricky Pearsall.
Danny?
I shouldn't have taken him.
I'll go Juwan.
I was gonna say Danny should take. It was Ricky and Juwan. We're gonna go there. Just depended on the order.
Yeah, I'll go Juwan.
We got Juwan and Etwan.
Doug?
And Robbie.
Give me whoever's the highest rated tight end left.
Wait, hold on.
Who plays tight end for Seattle?
Timeout. Did Trey McBride not get picked?
No, I took McBride.
Okay, I was
Yeah.
gonna say. My bad. I was about to say. There's no way, right?
Who's tight end for the Seahawks? Somebody go.
Well, they got rid of everyone.
It's either gonna be Eric Arroyo or
Their AJ Barner is listed as their tight end 1.
AJ Barner it is.
Okay. So
You're thinking of Elijah Arroyo.
Elijah
Mr.
or
Winkel.
Arroyo. You might be better off taking him, honestly.
Alrighty, and Joe, we'll take Sam Darnold.
Yeah, I need a
Danny,
QB,
who's
right?
your flex? Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take Sam Darnold. And then am I up again?
No, that was your last pick.
Oh, sweet. Let's go.
My fault. Let's go with Zach Charbonnet.
Dougie?
Yes, I will take. I don't know, man. I don't know anybody.
Just make up a name.
Take Marcus Atnip.
Okay, give me catnip.
Wait, isn't that a guy who played running back for Moline?
He played defensive end for Moline. He won he won the Metro Player of the Year the first year Morrissey was the coach. I was trying to just think of somebody that played football at Moline for Doug.
Deshaun Johnson.
He played played him in high school. Tore
Doug,
us up.
do you want Devonta Adams or Cooper Kupp?
Cooper.
All right.
Be a man. Go get Tutu Atwell.
Exactly.
And I'll take Devonta Adams. So Joe's team is Sam Darnold, Kenneth Walker, Puka, George Kittle, and Ricky Pearsall. Danny's team is Kyler, Kyren, Juwan Jennings, Tyler Higbee, and Zach Charbonnet. Doug's got Matty Stafford, CMC, JSN, AJ Barner, and Cooper Kupp. And I have Brock Purdy, James Conner, Marvin Harrison Jr., Trey McBride, and Devontae Adams. Very dependent on what happens in the for Arizona today.
You know, sometimes that's just.
I'm actually going to keep track of this year, this week, guys.
That's good.
Yeah,
That's
what
a
I'm going to do. No, I'm gonna definitely. It's got it in a spreadsheet and everything.
That he does.
All right. Well, I guess unless you guys want to, be dickheads about the Chiefs losing again.
Oh, we're always down for that.
Listen, man. Hey, how about Illinois? How about
Oh yeah, I was gonna bring it up because this will be the segment we talk about it every week. So a quick Toys for Tots update. A celebrity participant, Cole Rusk, caught a touchdown yesterday against Duke, so that was pretty cool.
There was a really cool stretch of life where the two Quad Cities players on the Illini were balling.
Yeah,
Rusk,
Matthew Bailey had a forced fumble and a fumble recovery.
Yeah, so Matthew Bailey got a fumble recovery. Moline, Cole Rusk, former Rockridge and Rock Island football player, caught a touchdown pass, and then Matthew Bailey had a peanut punch, which helped swing the game because Illinois scored a touchdown after Duke got caught with two players wearing the same number on a punt return.
Is that what happened?
So Illinois had 4th and 5 on their first drive of the second half. They punted, but there was a flag because Duke had two guys wearing number 8 out there. So Illinois got a first down. They went down to score. So it was 21-13. And then the next drive, Duke was driving, and they caught a pass, and they were running on the sideline. And Matthew Bailey ran him down and peanut punched the ball out. And from there, Illinois just kind of rolled. But hey, Duke money line, bro. Biggest, easiest upset pick of the year, said right? Every podcast that covers college football.
One of my favorite moments in that game was when Duke stopped Illinois on their first drive, and the 5 Duke fans in attendance were chanting "overrated."
Yeah, that was fun. That was a great time. How'd that last?
Shout out! The Golden Ticket shows squad ride, LIU Brooklyn, their first FBS win. Lucas Stanzani, quarterback, won with 180 passing yards, 71 rushing yards, and 71 receiving yards in the game. They ran 4 quarterbacks. They had 4 quarterbacks take a snap, and they won by like 15.
Chomp, fins up. And the funniest part about that is last night I'm at my friend Tanner's house. We're having a great old time. I'm having a good old time. Nicole's having a great old time. We're all feeling loopy. And Danny's just like, hey, bro, I need you to go look at the quarterback for LIU stats. And I'm reading. I'm like, this is normal. Oh, my God. He has a 75-yard catch. I'm like, okay, cool. Just wasn't ready for that. and that was
We're
college football
100%
corner.
going to get investigated for our obsession with LIU.
We're low key. We're the Golden Ticket Show is their biggest booster.
Yeah, we sent them $10.
You guys, you guys got to make sure that you play with them on NCAA football, and that way they can get.
Well, they're FCS, so they're not in
they're
it.
probably not in the game.
They're FCS.
Well,
East,
okay, so
brother.
technically they are, because the FCS Northeast team is the same colors as them, and they're blue and yellow. So technically they're in, but I'm waiting for college basketball so I can do the dynasty. We're actually going to try to go to a basketball game this year because they play Illinois.
Blue and yellow, blue and yellow, blue and yellow.
Oh yeah, they play Illinois in basketball like early in the year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Alrighty, Doug, send us to commercial.
Let's go to commercial.
Yeah.
You got me jumping like a crazy clown, and I don't beat you, but you put me down. Since I kissed his loving lips and wine, the thing that bothers me is that I like to find. Hey, hey, set me free.
Kind of just ended all of a sudden. It wasn't even at his desk to know what he's going to have for lunch today. That's probably where he went. He went out to tell his wife, "We're having Alice for lunch."
I mean, it's good. It's great. I would eat that 5 days a week. Okay, where are we at? What time is it? Who are we doing? All right, 10:30. All right, we're doing Flex, Marry, Kill for those interested at home. I don't know why.
They might not be at home. They might just be listening to us on the YouTube on the
tubes.
No, everyone's listening on Twitter.
Tweeters.
We have 75 viewers right now on Twitter.
Yeah, and if you're watching right now, no matter what platform, put down, ask us questions for the end of the show. Start sits. Somebody put in the chat. It was Cliff. He said he asked a great question of what.
Shut up, Joe.
Record.
Shut up, Joe.
I thought it was funny. I'm sorry. I'm not hating. I just thought that that it was a good.
He didn't know. He
joke.
didn't get Cliff didn't get a chance to watch the game
on Friday.
He didn't know.
Oh, he definitely watched the game.
Cliff doesn't have internet or TV. He couldn't have watched the game, so he only finds out the Chiefs record by how upset DJ is every week.
That's actually how I do it. When my wife goes, "What does he mean when he's talking about dishes all the time?" And I'm like, Chiefs must have lost this week.
I knew DJ was in somewhat good spirits when I saw him put on Facebook the dishes post. If he would have really just hated life, he would have deleted all his social media.
I will say, Chris Rodriguez Jr. is healthy and active. I will say the Chiefs losing is not the worst thing to happen to me this weekend. So we're winning.
Love you, buddy.
Yeah, life happens.
So yes, if you're watching on any platform, I'll be following the Gotham Twitter page to see any replies because they don't show up in the chat usually. But if you're watching, we got over 70 plus people watching on Twitter. Reply to the post, and ask us your start sit questions. We'll answer all of those at the end of the show.
See, all right. So first up, we'll get you a light flavoring tasting of that right now with a Flex, Marry, Kill. So first up, Swift, Montgomery, and Tracy.
So, okay, I would start, or I guess I would marry Montgomery. I would flex DeAndre Swift. I can't believe I just said that out loud. And I would kill Tyron Tracy. Here's why. Because as much as I think the Giants are going to be punchy today, I don't know what the running back usage is going to be with the Giants. I would start Montgomery because I know that there's a world that he's going to be a touchdown hawk. And for the Bears with Swift, as much as I don't like him as a player, DeAndre Swift is the only running back for the Bears that's healthy. All of the other ones have had some sort of injury in the preseason. I don't know who's going to play running back tomorrow night for Chicago. That's the only real thing that I'm worried about, and hoping that Jalen Johnson plays, of course. I know TJ Edwards is going to be out, but regardless, For the that's kind of where I'm at right now, and I think the Bears' running game is going to be somewhat good enough that hopefully even someone as bad as DeAndre Swift can be mildly successful. So that's where I'm at. Montgomery, Swift, and then Tracy. Sayonara.
I agree with Joseph.
I'll cut Swift here. Just because I don't trust the front seven in Washington less than I trust them less than I trust the Vikings front seven.
That is a good reason.
Also, new coach or first year coach. There's always kind of a weird feeling out period, for what's and especially in a rivalry division rivalry game. So that's my kill. I'll flex Tracy, and I'm marrying Montgomery. Y'all know me. I always pick Monty. Even if he gets 3 touches, they're all going to be in the red zone. He's their bully ball. We could very well see a Jerome Bettis 6 rushes for 1 yard and 4 touchdown type of game at any given point for him.
Donald.
We're gonna bench Tracy. So we'll start Swift, flex Montgomery, bench Tracy.
Okay. All right. Next up, we're going to look at the wide receivers. Judy, Smith, and Waddle.
I will.
Which Smith? That's a very generic last name.
Nope. Well, let's go with. I don't know.
Because the only Smiths playing today is Jackson Smith and Jigba, Xavier Smith and Arian Smith.
Yeah, that had to be Devontae Smith.
It was probably Devonta Smith, and my brain did not work when I was putting this together. So let's go. We'll bench Devonta Smith because he was terrible, and then we'll flex Judy, start Waddle.
Yeah, in all honesty, this could be one of the only weeks that you get legit value out of Jerry Jeudy in a fantasy lineup. So have fun. Because once the wheel of quarterbacks starts spinning, you have no idea. That is going to be volatile as hell.
So I'm actually I'll marry Waddle this week. I'll flex Smith, and I'm going to kill Jeudy because this is going to be David Njoku's week.
There's no way Jerry Jeudy has a worse game than Devonta Smith did. There's no way.
Smith, how many catches did he have?
I think he had 1 catch for 12 yards.
Well, see, it's not really a fair question when the guy's already played.
Well, listen.
I'm playing it as if he's already played, so I have to keep him in the lineup. Like when you forget your guy's playing on Thursday night.
I'll accept that. I'll accept that.
Good job, Danny. You get the show.
This isn't like when you're like, oh shit, I forgot I accidentally played Joe Flacco on Thursday Night Football. Do I figure out a way to start Jalen Hurts in some position?
Joe and I are in a fantasy league that you can use a mulligan or a breakfast ball, and you could then take Devonta Smith out and put somebody else in.
And you get 2 of those a year, right?
You get 2 of those a year. Somebody's already used theirs for Xavier Worthy.
Which is wild. I get it.
Yeah, but popping up a 0, man, especially in a league where you get penalized for somebody having less than 5.
Yeah, that is, yeah.
I mean, kind of.
It's very golf related, so we're out here. What up, Steve? Fast Breaks is out here. Our boy, shout out. Oh, sorry. Oh, Lydia as well saying
Lydia
hi,
also
Steve.
says hi, Steve.
Yeah. The comment came in right after.
Then I gotta give Lydia some props. We're talking about marrying people. We at least got to give Lydia some props.
She's the only person in the world when we're all married.
Lydia is the most active significant other in the For Fantasy Sake chat.
That's true.
It's true.
Joke's on you guys. I'm just gonna stay fiance forever for tax reasons.
That's a good.
Because New York is a scam.
I figured it'd be better the other way around.
Big brain.
Not with the money she makes.
There we go.
All right. Next up, we have Warren, Ferguson, and Goddard.
It's Tyler. That's Tyler Warren.
I'm
Tyler-
so
they're all tight
glad
ends.
DJ checks the schedule before he makes these lists.
Yeah, I got her. Played her. Dude, brother, my aunt died and was, on hospice all week, so I'm sorry that I kind of screwed up the thing. My bad.
No, the schedule,
That's-
Donald.
That's on me, dog.
Okay, can I offer an alternate for Goddard since he's already played?
Well, Ferguson already played this week too, so
Oh, shit.
So can I
messed
offer
up.
2?
All right, let's go.
All right, Tyler Warren. Let's say Andrews and Evan Ingram. Because I was gonna say Njoku, but that's not fair because I already gave my take on Njoku.
Let's marry. Who is the third guy you said? I know I like that.
So we got
Ingram.
Warren.
Ingram. Yeah, so we'll marry Ingram. We'll flex Andrews, and then we'll kill Tyler Warren. But this is where we bench him, not cut him, because I really like Tyler Warren. I just am curious how he's gonna fit in the offense. He may even carry the ball sometimes. So I'd like to see where that
He might even play
there.
center.
He'd probably be the best guy that they have on their roster that can take snaps.
possibly.
Yeah, I'll flex Warren just because the Taysom Hill factor of they could just put him anywhere. In this case, I'm cutting Andrews and I'm gonna start Ingram. I have another tight end question, but I'll wait till you guys are done with your selections before I ask this.
I'm flipping Danny's with Ingram and Andrews because I think Andrews could have an interesting day today. I feel like they're going to try to force feed him, and he's going to have like 2 touchdowns.
It's fair.
Ask your question, Danny.
So, I've heard a lot of talks through forcibly getting Facebook pages for other sports teams that I don't follow because Facebook's algorithm sucks. That the rumor is Jonnu Smith will be taking over as tight end 1 by this time next season. Right now, fantasy wise, him and Freiermuth are both projected the same amount of points. What's the odds with Rodgers at quarterback that we see Freiermuth lose a lot of touches this year? If you have tight end 1, if you already have a tight end 1 that's a fan favorite, why would you trade for another tight end?
Exactly. There's no reason. I mean, their receiver room is not that good, so maybe they try to live in a world maybe they try to live in a 12 personnel world. But I don't know. Like
Jonnu Smith's best year was with Atlanta. Who was the coach in Atlanta?
Arthur Smith,
my mortal enemy.
Coach.
He said my mortal enemy. Hot right off the rip. Yeah. Where's that? We need the turkey baster pick.
I know. I was just
Arthur
thinking
Smith.
the same thing. Where's that turkey baster? Where's the turkey baster?
That's what Aaron Rodgers is going to use on Arthur Smith later today.
Oh, did you hear the thing where there's a Bears fan that is having a baby with Olivia Munn, another famous dude who's having a baby with Olivia Munn? She got revenge on Aaron Rodgers by being impregnated by a Bears fan. Who was it?
There we go. Go team.
John Mulaney. That's the guy's name. Right? He's a famous dude.
Yeah, there's a lot of mess to unwind with that one, but that's for off air. There is a lot. Trust me, I know the story. It is very insane.
I just like the idea that she revenge factored.
Well, he's technically not a Bear fan. He's just from Chicago.
Yeah, and like Becky Lynch says, Chicago sucks.
Becky
Oh, and
Lynch is
one. Sorry, what?
Becky Lynch is overrated.
No, all Chicago sports suck. Blackhawks suck. Cubs suck. White Sox suck. Bulls suck. Colby
Chiefs
White's
are currently
gonna get
tied for the worst
traded.
record in football, by the way.
That's okay.
Them in Dallas. America's teams.
Yeah, thank you, Joe.
Yeah, but Dallas gets a +1 because they're handicapped by their owner.
True.
Shout out to Jerry.
All right, next up, Hall, Pollard, and Metcalf.
None of those guys played right. Yeah,
No.
none of those guys have played yet.
I'm
I'm guessing this is a flex spot with 2 running backs and a receiver.
So I'm gonna flex Hall. I can't believe I said that. No, I lied. I'm flexing Metcalf. I'm starting Tony Pollard because we're all in on Tony Pollard. And Breece Hall, get out the paint, bucko. Hashtag he's not good. Hashtag.
I am starting Pollard. I will flex Metcalf, and I'm cutting Brees Hall also because Brees Hall will not be a New York Jet by this time next season.
I'm going to
Word.
leave out the vitriol for Brees Hall, but then also agree. So I'm going to agree with the stance of who we flex, who we marry, who we kill, but I'm going to not.
Travis, and tell me if you like it.
No, we're on air, Joe.
Sorry. Hi.
It's a
I was bringing him coffee. Sorry.
very serious operation here.
Yeah, we're out here doing important things or whatever. I'm not sure.
I know, and I don't know any sports. I can't help.
It's okay. Your husband doesn't either.
Yeah, it's okay. He does the other.
He does it way better than I do.
All right, but
I'm
yeah, I'm
kidding.
gonna do.
So-
I'm
do
so
the
sorry,
my
Doug.
cough
She
thing.
literally threw that up for me. I couldn't just not play the
Doug.
ball.
So
That
since
is-
we're
I
Doug,
totally
since we're
deserve
slightly
that.
behind time now, are you going to yell at her instead of us if we don't finish by 11:30?
Yes. She has no sense of time either.
It's my favorite weekly thing when Doug's on here. He's yelling at us about time like we've got another live show we got to cut to or something.
Exactly. All right, and then last but not least, or last and least, Walker Ward and G. Wilson.
So I'm
I'll
assuming
start this by
Kenneth-
countering Joe. The reason why he asked that is because it takes him 30 minutes to get from the office to the living room.
Hey, listen, sometimes you gotta
Not because he's
navigate.
old. It's just he has that big of a house because he's the man.
There,
Don't
yeah.
fire me, Doug. Don't fire me, please. I need this.
Doug, you give me and all my friends a platform.
Is this-
Please don't kill us.
Is this a super flex spot? Because I guess that's Cam Ward.
Yeet.
What's this?
I guess.
Means
Whatever
yes.
that-
Yeet means
Weird.
yes. Steve said, Doug, don't do it.
Steve, tell us how you feel about the Sharks this weekend.
Doug's just sitting there with the gun behind all of our heads, like, I'm sick of you kids.
So,
That's
all
what
right, I guess that's
that keeps the
Kenneth,
network. What
Kenneth
Doug's
Walker,
what
Cam
keeps
Ward,
the
and Garrett
network-
Wilson.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll start Kenneth Walker. I'll flex Wilson. I'll bench Ward.
Yeah, it could be a tough day for Cam Ward. But what if it isn't? What if the Costanza, since the Cowboys did not deliver us a Costanza on Thursday night because CeeDee Lamb is a terrorist, what if the Broncos and the Titans give us the Costanza of the year in week 1? I'm with you too, even though Garrett Wilson, ay caramba.
What's a Costanza that I don't know about?
So it's from, and I never watched the show, but it's from
Yeah,
Seinfeld.
I know that part, but what's
So it's like it's like his thing. It's like every instinct that it tells you to do the opposite type ordeal. So every instinct you have tells you to pick the Broncos. So it's a Costanza, meaning that you should pick the Titans type. Does that make sense?
yeah, I understand now. I'm gonna do the things that Joe says.
Should we answer some questions here? We got a couple questions in here before we go to our next break.
Yeah, let's answer the ones that are in the chat. So Lydia wants to know she should start Calvin Ridley or Jamison Williams. Based on the thing that was just said, I'm gonna say Jamison Williams because he's not going up against Patrick Surtain II.
I'll say JMO because he just got paid yesterday. You don't think they're going to try to get him some kind of end zone action to celebrate?
And he's gonna put it all on Danny's parlay.
Yeah, they're definitely dropping a. They're going to draw up some deep shot to James.
Isaac Tesla to Jamison Williams. You heard it here first.
Yeah, we're still creative. That'd be wild.
No, it's going to be Isaac Tesla to Penei Sewell to. It's going to be like a triple throwback.
Nay, that's funny.
And
All
Joe
right,
just
so Mr. Williams. Next.
And then Travis wants to know Tyler Lockett or Dante Thornton or just start Ridley against Surtain. I think in this circumstance, when you don't have a viable other option, just roll with Ridley. He may get some stuff forced into him. I think Jamison Williams is a viable backup, but I don't know that I like Tyler Lockett also against the Broncos. So,
Yeah, if you're gonna, I would say out of all these, it would be Ridley because he's the most likable. Like he's the most consistent option here. And the Dante Thornton thing is interesting. I sniped him on waivers this weekend in the league in my league of what do we call it? Our league of record, as we say, the one I care about the most. Even though I've actually shortened my length to only 4 leagues this year, so I'm proud of myself. So in the Tiny 10 league, which is what the name of the league is, I sniped him, and I'm gonna just keep him on the bench and waiting because people are high on him, and the Jacoby Myers stuff is toxic, apparently. So we'll see. So keep Dante Thornton stashed and be ready to unleash him. But it's one of those things with Thornton, you need to see it before you actually play him, I think.
So I'll say this because I'm with you. I think Ridley's obviously the one to start here. But the main reason I'm looking at that is this. 80% of Ridley's routes last year were out routes, curls, and flats. That is what that's what Denver gave up the most of. And it matches up with what Ridley has. So they're not going to give him, it's not going to be, Justin Jefferson get to the sideline, we'll throw it up and you catch it. It's going to be closer to like Adam Thielen and Bryce Young 2 years ago. It's going to be quick cut routes, get him the ball, and try to let him create space.
You still want JMO over him, though, right?
I would take JMO in this situation.
Like in this situation where
if you have Jamison Williams, I think if you're stuck between starting Ridley against the Defensive Player of the Year or taking Jamison Williams against the defense that lost Jair Alexander, I think JMO's the better option because they're obviously going to give him more targets, but there's also the factor of he could go 1 catch for 70 yards and a touchdown at the same time as he could go, 4 targets, 1 catch and 6 yards.
For sure. I just wanted to make sure we're on the same page.
Yeah.
So we like JMO over Ridley, but Ridley over these guys.
Yeah.
I would agree.
Excellente. All right, that will take us to the next break. DJ, do we have a commercial for this?
Maybe we can just play that same old commercial. It's fine.
Okay.
Durham Remodeling has been serving the Quad Cities area since 1973. And with over 50 years of excellence on their track record, you'll see why it's so easy to trust their experts when it comes to all of your home improvement projects. This family-owned business has you covered on all your needs. Protect your home or building from the elements today and get great roof repair services. Need new windows? No problem. Durham Remodeling can upgrade your windows and doors. Whether you want to upgrade the little details in your home or office, or want to tear a room down and start fresh, the expert contractors at Durham Remodeling have your back. Even the smallest changes can completely transform your space. Ready to start entertaining your friends for backyard barbecues? Durham Remodeling will help you plan, design, and build your deck and patio for the perfect outdoor space. Durham Remodeling's work is 100% guaranteed, so you can rest assured that you're getting the best service around. Call 309-786-6715 today for your free estimate for all your roofing, siding, flooring, windows, and painting needs. That's Durham Remodeling, 309-786-6715.
Has anybody tried this pick 6 bag builder thing on DraftKings?
It's stupid. Don't do it. It's just prize picks, but on DraftKings.
Gotcha. Nice. That makes sense.
You can get better odds if you just play the actual plays outside of pick 6. Like they came big, and then like after a week, people realized it was kind of dumb.
Oh, so it's not even new? It's just a thing?
No, they like beta tested it, and people liked it for a week, and then like some people really like it. I don't. I think FanDuel's new option is better, the Your Way, where you could customize like lines to a specific point.
Makes sense.
Yeah, unless you're in Illinois, and then they're going to tax you. I'm mad about that.
I got an email from BetMGM. I'm sure I did from DraftKings and FanDuel and everything like that too. It just went to a different email that I don't pay attention to.
Well, they out here they be taxing, dog.
New York, it's like if you make over. I think it's if you make over like a $500 profit on a single bet is when they tax it.
Yeah,
No, they were
BetMGM.
taxing it like a 50 cents per bet. If
Yeah,
I wanted to make
That's
a bet,
crazy.
Yeah.
BetMGM was like something like under any bets under like 50 cents or something like that. I'm like, that's
Yeah, but you
that's my whole book.
you can also, if you can prove that you're doing it as a business, like you're running a service, even if no one buys it, like if you could prove like, oh, I have a dub club and it's VIP, you can use it as a tax write-off for businesses. That's what I have friends that do that. I had one guy who he almost had to pay like $8,000 back because of how much he made, and he wrote it off as a business expense and went away.
Interesting. Hopefully nobody from the IRS is listening.
That's what it's
Well,
the
I was trying to
FBI.
set
All
up
4
Jordan's
people
stuff
are the
like-
FBI agents that from investigating our obsession with LAU Brooklyn.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's what's going to get investigated. Chomp,
Bring
Well,
chomp.
yourself to the
Speaking of
game.
stuff like
speak,
that.
chomp,
Okay.
chomp. By the way, speaking of chomps, how about them Florida Gators, boys? How about those future college football playoff 10-win Florida Gators? Shout out to them yesterday. Billy Napier, more years for Billy Napier, please. Sorry, I just had to get my game off because the Gators got LOL'd yesterday on their home field. All right. I love how DJ put in the shot sheet here, Joe and Danny rap. So are we about to beatbox or what?
Yeah, go ahead. Whatever you guys want to talk.
Check it.
Whatever you guys want to talk about.
Check out my melody.
I'm
All
a
right.
DJ, so I'll spin it. For you.
There
No
we go.
Vaseline.
Gimmicks. Yeah. Exactly. That was what I was saying. That was what I was rapping yesterday to all the people who all the popular college football podcasts who picked Duke Moneyline, you morons.
Joe was just at that party, just culturally and sensitively rapping Ice Cube word for word, exactly word for word.
Stop it. No. No. All right. So we got some stuff on here. So let's start with this.
Hashtag cancel Joe.
Exactly. Top anytime touchdown plays. Danny, you probably got more. You probably got some more stuff locked and loaded on some ATTDs than I do. I gave out Jahmyr Gibbs as my favorite anytime touchdown on the show on Thursday. What was yours, and who else did you like for today?
So I had one I really liked. I used them in a parlay a couple times. I know I know Steve's watching. Shout out Steve, because I saw he posted this one as well today. Drake London anytime touchdown. In the games that Penix started last year. If you put the Drake London stats like target percentage and yards per route with Penix as starter, he would have been the number 1 wide receiver in football last year. Like I think it was like 4.1 yards per route and a 41% target share. So I like him. I think Mike Evans also scores. But my go-to today is my all-day parlay. Jonathan Taylor, Jahmyr Gibbs, James Cook, one at each window. All 3 of them should find the end zone. I don't see any reason why not.
There we go. We've also got some more anytime touchdown shenanigans here in just a moment. Looking at this other, so we got some bets here. For those that follow in, we have had some unfortunate technical difficulties with posting the $100 picks podcast version lately, but we promise we are
Fuck Restream.
We are going to have that out. We are going to find a way to be posting late Thursday night, early Friday content of here soon. The weekend warm-up does exist. We have done 3 episodes, just no one's been able to see them. I did post the $100 picks. College football went 2-2 for me yesterday with 2 horrendous beats. But for the NFL today, Giants plus the points. The line went back up to 6.5. That line has been crazy. It started at 7.5. It went to 5.5, which is when I took it for $100 picks, and it's back to 6.5. So I like the Giants and the points today. And then Houston plus 3 against the Rams are the 2 straight up picks that I like. And then I also put a little juice on a little Dolphins Lions money line parlay that I got at plus 327. I don't know what you can get it at right now because I know the Dolphins Colts line has gone down, and I know the Lions line has gone down like at least 0.5 point. So Dolphins Lions money line parlay as underdogs is a little juicy thing that I put on. Danny, what do you got?
So I don't have much money line. Because all the games that are close, that are within like a -200, I have them at a pick 'em. I do think Carolina can cover 4.5 spread. I really like them today. If I took a money line, I would say Carolina would be the best pick for that. Most of my stuff I targeted totals today. My absolute favorite play is the under in the Rams game. It was 44.5 when I got it. I've seen it. It was like 2 weeks ago, it was 46.5, and less than 30 minutes after it posted, it went down to 44. I said earlier, Stafford's hurt. He's rusty. Their top offensive lineman is out dealing with blood clots. Stafford has not played a meaningful snap of actual football all summer, which means that they're gonna be very rusty to start. Especially, and these are two of the best defensive lines in football, in my opinion. So I think we're going to see a lot of 3-and-outs. We're going to see a lot of drives where they get close enough where they got to go for it on 4th down. We're going to see my buddy Ethan Evans punting a lot today. Shout out North Surrey High grad Ethan Evans. I also took their first half under 22.5. Joe, I know you know how much we love first half unders in college football. I think this is a first half under for sure.
Hell yeah, let's go.
The other under I have is the Dolphins Colts. I think this has potential to be the grossest game ever. When by gross, I mean like we could very well see a score-a-gobby here. Like it's going to be like 17-19 type shit. Like the only way this game gets blown out is if A-Chain and Taylor both go off for like 200 yards.
It's going to be like 6-5. You have a teaser here on the $100 picks that I really like. It's a 6-pointer. You tease Denver down to -2.5 and Carolina up to 9.5, which you got at -134. So I think that's a nice little tease. I have a very exotic tease that I threw out here, and I feel good about. Basically, it's this: take the Broncos Titans under, the Tampa Bay Atlanta over, and the Steelers Jets under, and tease them 7 points. I got that at +120. So take those 3 games, the under in Titans Broncos, the over in Bucks Falcons, and the under in Jets Steelers. You tease them 7 points. You get incredibly good value. You get through a bunch of key numbers on all of them, and you can get to, and if you hit those with the tease, it's +120. That was my big exotic this week on the $100 picks, which is what I love about the NFL. You can get juicy with some exotics. You get some nice little underdog money line parlays. Danny throws a teaser out there. Some good time stuff. I don't know if you mentioned it, or I don't know if you put him on our. Let me see here. I'm trying to think. Should see what you sent me last night, so I don't spoil it. You didn't. Did you? You put Bucky Irving on the $100 picks for an anytime touchdown. I don't know if you said him or not, by the way.
No, I didn't. I still like him. I'm getting a little worried because I'm seeing him way too much on sheets. If I see too many people on Twitter posting it, it makes me worried because that's what they want you to do.
Yeah.
But player prop wise,
this is your world. So take it away, my friend.
So
You're player props king.
I've been trying to be careful with player prop because last year, if you guys remember how confident I was in Carolina and Bryce Young in week 1 last year, and they got beat 46-3.
Danny's the GTA meme. Ah, shit, here we go again.
But we're taking Bryce Young over 210 passing yards. This line was 210 on Wednesday, and Thursday morning it was already at 216. I would take it up to 216. Our newest sponsor, PropSpot AI, has him going way over that. It's one of their highest confidence rated plays of the day. Jacksonville did not do anything to improve their secondary outside of Travis Hunter, and he's listed as a backup and the third cornerback. So I think Bryce Young's going to eat today. I'm sorry, Steve. I know you hate him. Ted McMillan's going to have a great game today. The other one is David Njoku over 4.5 receptions. I will ride this one into the ground as long as Joe Flacco is quarterback. When Joe Flacco started in 2023, David Njoku had 4 of his 5 games with 6+ receptions. He had 3 games with 90+ receiving yards. And against Cincinnati, his last 3 years against Cincinnati, he's had 4 games with 6+ catches and 80+ yards. David Njoku is 100% set up for a great game. I think we're going to see one from him today. I think this Browns game stays close. It's not an official play, but I think the Browns cover a 5.5 point spread. Truly.
If you were going to take a side, I would almost say take the Browns, but God, do you really want to put your money on the Browns? Lydia with a question here saying, why are the Patriots favored over the Raiders? It's because the Raiders got to go cross country in week 1 on
at noon,
the
at 1 o'clock.
Yeah, 1 o'clock. But also because there's an inordinate amount of love for the Patriots for the offseason. That game's going to be very dicey today. So I stayed away from it, but I actually think the Raiders are incredibly live dogs in that one.
We're going to see geriatric Geno. I think this is going to be that game. Like I said on the show, this game's going to be tied going into the last minute of the game, and Jacoby Myers has a chance to do the funniest thing in the world, but reverse, but complete reverse. I want to say I have the Patriots winning this, but this one's a coin toss, and I'm going to enjoy watching it and seeing where everyone's going to be.
And I think both of these teams are going to be contesting for the 7 seed as well. So this is a big game. Lydia also said here in all caps, she remembers when you took the Panthers to win.
She reminds me once a month. Remember when you took the Panthers to win?
And then they lost by 40.
And guess what, Lydia? The Saints suck now, and the Panthers are going to beat them 46. No. We're on air. Excuse me. We're not going to have Doug's wife incident with me and you. You're off air.
No. Bring her on.
Give it to her. So that is fun. See, that's the thing. So it's not just when the pick is wrong. When the pick is incredibly wrong, that's when you get to incredibly rub it in. Like when I'm out here just letting it rip about how everyone picked Duke to win yesterday, and then they got blasted by 30 almost. So, had a great time watching it.
What do you have? Do you want to open up our NFL Survivor?
Okay,
game
so
we're gonna do.
Yeah, so every week on the show, as long as Danny, it's either we're gonna find Danny. I think made a graphic for it
until I fire everybody.
Exactly, until DJ. Well, you fire everyone once a week. That's kind of your gimmick.
That's what I was gonna say. As Doug's holding the gun to everybody's head, Doug's the only person. Doug's gonna be like, yeah, I think not. That's what Doug does. That's Doug's purpose in life.
So we have this new gimmick. It's called Anytime Touchdown Survivor. Danny came up with it yesterday, or maybe he's been sitting on this for a while, but he threw it out here. It was between this and doing King of the Board for the NFL season, and we do a lot of stuff with the actual game picks and whatnot, especially with the $100 picks. So Danny came up with a really sick idea, and Danny, I would like you to explain the rules since this is your child.
Yes,
and you help bring this to life. So go for it.
NFL Survivor picks. So obviously, it's the same as a normal Survivor. Once you pick someone, you cannot use them, but we've came up with a little bit of different. We came up with a point system to kind of customize it, and we're going to see whose record is the best and point total is the best in the year. So if you can only pick one player with minus odds each week, so you can't just say, Derrick Henry, Jalen Hurts, Saquon Barkley in the first week and go chalk. You for every correct pick, you get 1 point. If the player you pick is above 500 on his odds, plus 500, you get 2 points. And if you sweep the board, you get an additional 3 points added to your thing. So obviously, if you pick 3 good ones, you could finish up with 6 points. You could finish up even higher if you take over plus 500s. Joe sends his in to me. I think next week we're going to do more draft style. So that way it's we got to compete for it. But that's what essentially the game is. I'll go first if you want, Joe.
Yeah,
so I went chalk with my first pick, and I took James Conner at minus 150. I think this was obvious. The Saints suck. They're going to run the ball a lot. James Conner's good if we go score. I got James Cook at plus 110. Now, that line's already moved, so it's making me feel more confident in it. And then my last one is David Njoku at plus 260. I'm going to rock with him this entire week. So Njoku plus 260. I think this morning it was at 170. So it's going down fast. So
it's one of those where I'm shocked you burned him, even though he's got good odds in week 1. But also it's again, some of these players with the Browns, like Judy as a fantasy option, Njoku as a guy for something like this, when with Flacco playing, that is going to be the most stable their quarterback and
That's
skill
why
position.
I'm getting into it
is
now
going to be.
because I'm
Yeah.
gonna get it over with now because it's gonna drop in the next 2 weeks if he has a good week this week, and then also by like week 3 or 4, if they're like 0-4, they're gonna just say, okay, now we're gonna give either Shador or Gabriel a chance. And
Exactly.
at
And once
that
those guys start
point, all
playing-
the money's gonna go towards Judy. So it's getting in on it now, get it out of the way, and go from there.
Exactly. The Browns are going to be incredibly volatile this year
And
because
they'll be
of the fact that
surprised
they're
when
going to possibly play 19 quarterbacks.
When Lucas Stanzani starts for them next year, man, they're going to win the Super Bowl.
He's going to be their best catcher. He's going to be their best quarterback, running back, and wide receiver.
He's going to coach the team also.
Probably. Listen, don't hate on my boy Stefanski, okay? He deserves better. All right, here we go. So mine were JSN plus 140. And by the way, so anytime touchdown survivor, like Danny said, when we pick these, we can't pick them the rest of the year. So we're going to be at Thanksgiving, and we're already going to be digging into like practice squad players at this rate. So
I think we'll be fine.
We're going to be out
You'll
here.
still be able to pick a wide receiver for the Packers.
Yes, probably. Because
Blue
they
chip
have
Matthew Golden.
Yeah, they have 19 of them, and hey, all of them are wide receiver ones. That's what the Packers fans tell me. So we're going to learn a lot about them today. Jackson Smith and Jigba at plus 140. I did not take a minus odds for this week. Mark Andrews plus 165. The redemption game for Mark Andrews. He is going to get every red zone and gold zone touch today possible. They're going to do everything they can to make him feel better about himself because Mark Andrews has been locked in his closet since he dropped that pass against the Bills in the playoff game. And then lastly, my gross one, time for sicko mode. Let's go. Revenge game. Activate Justin Fields plus 230. Let's get busy. Anytime touchdown survivor week 1. And if Danny did,
Did I just missed that? I didn't see. Oh, I did see Justin Fields. I saw Jason and Andrew, and I said, okay, he's chalked.
You like the Justin Fields? You like the Justin Fields one?
No,
DJ?
I just didn't see it.
Yes, Joe, I do.
And if Danny did make a sick graphic for it, which he said he was going to, but I don't know if he did. If he didn't, that's fine. But if he did, we will post it to socials today. If he didn't, that's fine. Like I said, but if he did, we will put. If he didn't, he'll probably post it on the Gotham Twitter page. Anywho, so that was great. Look at that. We're so back. Have we ever been more back?
Shout out,
America's
shout out to our sponsor, PropSpot AI. One of the best and fastest way to find plays. All of our plays have been found like this. We cooked Friday. We cooked Thursday. They're one of the best apps out. So make sure you guys check them out with code NFL 2025. You get a free month on me and Joe.
We cooked everything that didn't have to do with Eagles wide receivers.
You know what's funny is they had unders on every receiver except for Goddard and Dotson, and I didn't take it.
Danny's out here just breaking stuff while we're trying to record weekend warm up. While his cat's like dying, and B, he's like, well, AJ Brown's just not getting targeted. He's like, AJ Brown, someone throw him the football. And his cat that was so bad that his cat at one point was having a meltdown. All right. Do we have another ad before the end here, or are we going right into the listener stuff?
Sure, let's drool at food from Al's one more time.
There we go. It looked good.
You got me jumping like a crazy clown, and I don't beat you, but you put me down. Since I kissed his loving lips and wine, the thing that bothers me is that I like to find. Hey, set me free.
So, are we back? Weird. Restream.
I don't know. That was weird.
So, DJ, are you going to at least tell the people? Oh, it's on the screen now. Oh, there it is. DJ, you're going to at least tell the people where that is and what that is? Oh, my God.
Yeah, so Al's Burgers, corner of 14th Street and 42nd, or 14th Avenue and 42nd Street in Rock Island.
Isn't it like right across the street from Allman? Or am I tripping?
Yeah, kind of.
It's
It's
right
like
across the
catty
street.
corner from Allman.
Okay. And
It's
they're
super good.
making Al's Burgers and breakfast like literally right down the street from me.
Yeah, shouts. Yeah, the old pizza, the old pizza joint. Shouts to them. They donated $80 worth of gift cards for us to give as prizes for weekly Toys for Tot stuff. So
Hell yeah! Shout out to them. They Talk about food that rips or slaps or whatever adjective or whatever you want to use. Al's Burgers, bro. 10 out of 10.
So good. Al's sauce, also good.
Steve says, "Where is this place? I need some crinkle fries in my life. Come
Yeah, they're
visit, bro."
Fries, smash burgers, buffalo chicken sandwiches, chicken bites, cheese curds, fried mushrooms, if that's your thing.
Mm-hmm.
They don't have blue corn dogs though, Steve.
That sounds terrifying.
Oh my god, y'all! That was the funniest episode of Payoff Pitch we ever did. Was we called it Big Back Time, and
you guys
Steve,
rated
the
concession
Mariners.
stands, right?
Yeah, the Mariners have like a corn dog that's like breaded and like I guess it's like breaded and the food coloring is blue, but they didn't say it. They just said a blue outside, so we had no idea what it was. And so our fantasy punishment was going to be the loser had to go and eat a blue corn dog at a Mariners game next year.
That'd be wild. So the difference, Steve, between this show and the Golden Ticket Show, we cover all different parts of the world or the globe or at least the continental United States. Doug, DJ, and myself, we all live within arm's distance of each other. And then obviously Danny is the northeasterner, as Danny deals with rambunctious animals. So yeah, we're out here. Owls is a place that's, a little hop and a skip and a jump right down the road to us. And like I said, they're literally
Doug,
putting in one.
I'm in the
right
same
next to me.
city, but Doug lives closer.
That is, that is a good point.
Doug and I actually had lunch together there about a month ago. To follow up on before we get to listener questions, the Toys for Tots thing. We'll throw ways to donate on our socials if you're not in the leagues. If you are in the leagues, check out your email. I did send out some stuff. Also, I'll throw the link again on Facebook. Check out our T Public store. We've got a lot of really cool designs for T-shirts. Doug and myself playing backyard football on our shirt. Joe and Nick Brinks as Tech Mobile Miami Dolphins. Danny playing poker with Ronald Acuna, Nick Westbrook-Akine, and Karl Anthony Towns. All of those shirts are pretty cool, and we get 10% back for our Toys for Tots thing for everything ordered on that site. So check out our T Public. We will post a link to those things as well.
Yeah,
Sure.
T. Or if you're Brett Bielema, DJ, T. Yeah. Tanner and I yesterday were hitting that like 15 times while we were slamming. Well, he was slamming like these weird vodka sodas. I was slamming some Busch Lights. Shout out Nick Welch. Got me hitting for football season.
All right, so we've got a couple questions that we haven't already answered that were gas station pizza off the chain. We have 2 gas stations with delicious food, Casey's and Quick Star. So
Quick Stars are Iowa ridden, but the Casey's you'll get over. You can get on both sides, but obviously the 3 of us are right on the Illinois-Iowa border in the Illinois side. All right, let it rip, Deej.
Pick 1 full PPR: James Conner, Jerry Jeudy, DJ Moore.
James Conner.
Easy.
Yeah, they're playing the Saints. James Conner is just Mr. Reliable.
The only likelihood you're not getting anything out of Conner is if they go up like 35-0, and then he just doesn't play the second half.
Yeah, DJ Moore though is like, this is really good if these are the ones you have to choose to only pick one. I'm just being honest. But for DJ Moore, DJ Moore is an interesting case because it's like, as much as that he makes my blood boil, there is a world under Ben Johnson where DJ Moore is a legit baller this year. So,
Jacob, if you're still listening here, would like to know what running backs and wide receivers you're definitely playing this week.
Yeah, because if those are your pick ones, that is like if it's down to that, that's that's good stuff.
Alrighty, and then from Jake, we got pick 1: Travis Hunter, Roma Dunze, Ricky Pearsall, or Tyrone Tracy. I think Pearsall's what?
Where was it? Can you put it back up on the screen?
Oh, this one was just one that was sent elsewhere.
Okay, what was it again?
Travis Hunter, Roma Dunze, Ricky Pearsall, Tyrone Tracy.
I think Travis Hunter. I think Travis Hunter is going to have a big day. I don't know
All right.
why.
Well, it depends on your league. If your league gives you points for his defensive stuff, then yeah. But if not, then you're relying on him to have an insane game on offense.
I think he's going to get featured a lot, but that is true. Like, are there leagues that actually are counting his defensive
Sleeper
stuff?
said you can adjust it for IDP stats, and then like you could set IDP stats, but not have your league be IDP, and then it'll give you his points for interceptions and tackles and stuff. But
I feel like you should for sure get his points for interception or not. Yeah. I feel like you should get 1 point because he caught a ball, and I feel like any defensive touchdowns, but like getting tackle points is a little in the weeds for me.
yeah,
I
because
think
if
only
a wide
because he's the
receiver-
only
if a wide
dude.
receiver goes in on a Hail Mary play and picks the ball off, they'll still give you the points for it.
Yeah, which you should, I think. In my
Just like they give you points for like when a kicker throws a touchdown.
Right. I think
Yeah.
his defense. I think if he got an interception or a touchdown on defense, I think that should, or like force the fumble.
Yeah. Agreed.
I think those should be
Agreed.
points you get.
Yeah, but
You should
like
just play
again,
IDP anyway.
getting tackles a little in the weeds.
So I say Travis Hunter. What are your guys' choices before
I think Pearsall's the safest bet.
I agree. Danny, what was yours?
I'll say if it's offensively, I'll still say Hunter because J.C. Horn's going to be on Brian Thomas all game.
Doug, did you have a pick here?
I would take Pearsall if you're looking for floor, and Hunter if you're looking for ceiling.
So real quick, I saw like the coolest league little gimmick on Twitter the other day.
Is it 100 points if the quarterback gets a tackle?
100-point
That's
cornerback tackle. I saw that. I was like, yes, because Dak Dak pretty much had a touchdown saving tackle because Miles Sanders sold. Again, the Dallas Cowboys skill players are terrorists.
My favorite meme I saw was someone said we jokingly added player ejections, and you lose 100 points.
That's tough.
And he said, bro, he's like, imagine, he's like, I had Philly defense and I went down 100 points to start my week. And he was like, well, thank God I had AJ Brown. And then the next text said, oh no. So he finished Thursday night at negative 97.5 points.
That's fantastic. All right. Jake also wants to know pick 2: Garrett Wilson, DK Metcalf, Jalen Warren.
I would just bench everyone and leave the spot open. You probably get the same amount of points. Pick
DK,
2.
what was the
I'll
first
say
guy?
I'll say Jalen Warren and Garrett Wilson.
Garrett Wilson.
Yeah, I would go Garrett Wilson.
So
and,
here's the thing: the weather in New York is disgusting today. It's going to be
True.
windy and rainy. I showed Joe a photo yesterday. It's going to be torrential downpours on and off for the next 2 days. This is going to be one of those games where Aaron Rodgers like falls and breaks every bone in his body twice.
Oh shit! I forgot they were playing each other. Yeah. Another. He tears his other Achilles.
Good luck.
He does it on purpose so he could go do ayahuasca during the season.
Then our last question we have on here. Lydia wants to know Zay Flowers or Rashid Shaheed.
That's an easy one.
Yeah, Zay Flowers.
Yeah, Zay. Watch Rashid. He's gonna have 2 catches for like 97 yards and a touchdown.
And 2 scores. He's just gonna catch.
Yeah,
2 bombs
that's the
from-
thing. He's either 1 catch for 5 yards or he's 3 catches for 150.
That's the thing,
2
man.
bombs from Timu, Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, that's
Actually,
Dylan
Dylan
Raiola is not in the
Raiola.
league.
Dylan.
Yeah. Spencer Rattler's wish Patrick Mahomes.
Good one. That's the thing, man. Like,
Currently has a better record this season than Patrick Mahomes, but
sad, funny, and true all at the same time.
Okay,
Joe has a question. Joe is ringing in from the rings of
his desk.
Saturn. Correct. Pick 1: Travion Henderson, Matthew Golden, Travis Hunter, or Stephon Diggs.
Matthew
Travis
Golden,
Hunter.
because then you have to play a Packer.
Golden, Travis Hunter, Stephon Diggs. Pick 1.
Or Trey Henderson.
Oh.
Trey is only going to see the ball if
Travis
Ramondre
Hunter.
Stevenson fumbles the second play of the game.
So that's the thing. But the crazy thing is on PPR for ESPN, he's got the most out of those 4 guys. He has the most projected points by like 2 full points clear of the receivers.
Joe, are you also the guy who threw he or
Oh, we got.
all right,
got
we
a
got to
good
get
here.
this one. And
Doug.
then Doug, here it go. I need
God.
an anytime touchdown to put on a parlay with NASCAR top 10 today. Any suggestions? But only Doug can pick.
Kyle Pitts.
Do you want time to think about this, Doug, while we ramble on?
Hey, Steve, you got to give Doug an hour. He's got to figure out who's still in the league.
Jerry Rice.
Musa Muhammad.
Doug, you have the best. Doug, this is the most perfect opportunity for you to say Amari Cooper.
I did see he retired. I may be behind, but I ain't that behind. Give me. What am I feeling this week?
Joe, but did you also throw Roma Dunze in your sleeper lineup when he was projected for 130 last night?
No, I did not.
They messed up the projections in the Bears Vikings game, and all the Bears guys were like projected to get hundreds of points.
We're out here.
Derrick Henry, Steve.
I also have a sneaky one on my bench here for this choice. Is I also have Austin Eckler because your boy sniped him late in my draft. This is the Tiny 10 league, by the way. So the league I was
going to ask you about this, but start Travis Hunter. But anyway, so over under 2.5 years. Over under 2.5 years before your Tiny 10 league becomes a 16-man league, but it's still called Tiny 10.
See, that's we're going to get some West. Eventually, I'm going to have friends that move to the West Coast that are not in the league that we're going to bring into the league.
Makes sense.
And that, yeah, exactly.
Well, you could have Danny. Danny could be your Rutgers.
That is true, Danny. Yeah, and that was their first expansion, Maryland and Rutgers.
Yeah.
So honestly, you're right. That's a great point, Doug. What was your?
Derrick Henry.
He said
Good
Derrick
job,
Henry.
DJ. You got me. That was a legit pop here.
All right, QB1 for week 1.
Lamar.
I'll say
I have takes that I'm going to spew tonight if the Ravens win and he balls. So I'm leaning into this. Lamar Jackson.
I'll go the opposite. I'll go Josh Allen, even though I hope it doesn't
Baker.
happen.
Doug.
It'd be Jaden Daniels.
RB1. Give me Derrick Henry.
I'm going to go Bijan.
Gibbs.
RB1, I'm going to go with Jesus. My brain just collapsed. I don't know. Who plays running back in the National Football League?
See, it's not so easy, is it?
Welcome
Joe?
to Doug's Brain. Did you guys Freaky Friday it?
Jameer Gibbs. No, I was
That's what I
texting
said.
something. I also said Jameer Gibbs. So go team.
Wide receiver 1, Jamar Chase.
Drake London.
I will say Jamar Chase as well.
I
What
agree
a
with Brian.
bitch.
Doug?
I'm on Ross St. Brown.
And
Thank you, Doug.
tight end 1, Trey McBride.
Brock Bowers.
David
Quiet.
Njoku.
Let's go, Danny.
Kyle Pitts just to piss off Danny.
The Doug special.
That's not pissing me off. I'll take it.
The Doug special from Steve. Derrick Henry TD and Kyle Busch top 10. And
Wouldn't it be funny? Wouldn't it be funny parlay to honor you, Joe? Johnny Smith, Nick Westbrook-Akine. Wouldn't it be funny if that hit first week of the season?
Wouldn't it be hilarious? I told Brinks on the Sunday live show we did for week 0. I said Nick Westbrook-Akine is probably like plus 400 just to be on the active roster today.
It was plus 900 for them both to score a touchdown.
one word only. Bigger deal. Packers getting Parsons or Lions getting Hutchinson back? Hutchinson. We know he's healthy.
Yeah, Aiden Hutchinson didn't have an epidural this week.
Yeah, same.
And other than the evening game, what game are you watching that doesn't involve your team? It can't be Red Zone Joe. I'm watching the Red Zone channel, though. because it's free on YouTube TV this week.
Every game because my team plays tomorrow. But no, listen, today I made, for the first time ever, I made the Sunday ticket investment.
Monologuing.
It was it was not on a monthly basis compared to just getting Red Zone. It was not that much more expensive. So today we are going to live. We are going to live in the quad box, big screen, Red Zone, small screen for the 1 o'clock slate. We are out here.
Oh, Joe, we got to talk off air. Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna go Atlanta, Tampa. This game could decide the division in week 1, so this is gonna be fun.
That
Houston,
game's gonna be awesome.
Over for Jordan Kernan.
Houston, LAR.
Jags, Panthers, because that game could be capital PHUN. Fun!
All right, Doug, send us home. Minute late.
All right.
Because your wife.
Overtime. I'm charging extra for this.
No,
All right,
we
so-
were on time. You started getting Joe monologuing twice in the last 5 minutes.
I didn't
Yes.
even mention the Bears.
I know.
Go Bears.
All right. So thank you to our sponsors. Thank you to everyone who tuned in this week to watch all 75 of you on Twitter plus everywhere else. We will see you all next Sunday. Until then, I'm Doug. He is DJ. That is Joe. And that is Danny. We're going to have to change Joe's name next week so that he can also start with the letter D. Other than that,
Dumbers.
we will see you guys next week. And tune in for Educated Ignorance tonight after the games.
Bye.
Oh, and tune in for the Football Lounge and Card Subject to change a slot.